Now it's time to create the neck. Let's see how can we create this one. Let's go to the wireframe and let's see what we can see here. If we go to wireframe, well, actually we can't see anything from the right view. Maybe, yeah, now we see something here. Let's see how can we create this one. We can start from the front view, so I need to hit number 1 from the numpad to jump to the front view, and let's make sure the 3D cursor is in the center, and if it is not, we can hit shift with C, and that will bring the 3D cursor in the center. So I will add a cylinder, shift A, and let's go to mesh, and let's add a cylinder here. It is very big, as you see here. Let's switch to the solid. Let's scale it down, so S, and make it small, just like that. Hit G and move it up. Can scale it to the Z, so S and then Z, and scale it to the Z, just like that. Make it smaller. Scale it to the Z again, just like that, and there we go. So now we got this. From the right view, we can move it a bit and put it right here. Cool. Let's hit slash from the numpad to isolate this piece alone. So hit slash, and now what we can do is can hit Control A, and let's apply the scale because we scaled this. So Control A, apply the scale to avoid any problem. Tap to the edit mode and hit the 3 to jump to the face mode. Grab this face, hold shift to grab this one, and then to delete them, just hit X to open this menu of delete, and then hit F to delete the faces. And now we got this result. Well, now after that I need to add edges here. Well, to add edges you can hit Control R and scroll the wheel forward. Now we can add edges as much as you want. Or you can switch to the wireframe and grab all of these edges, and you can go to edge and subdivide edge ring, and you can increase this number to the number that you want, and we got the same result as you see right here. So let's add maybe 22 or maybe 20, I don't know, maybe 20. I think that will work. So after that, let's switch to the solid, and I need to grab all of these new edges that I created. Let's see how can we grab them. Well, from the front view, let's select them just like that, and if you do that you will select all of these edges. Well, to grab these edges alone you can grab them just like that, hold shift and do that for all of these edges. Or you can hit Alt Shift and click on these edges. So let's do that. I think that's gonna be faster. Now with these edges selected, I need to bevel them. So Control B for bevel. Just move the mouse a bit to bevel the result. Alt Shift to make the movement very subtle, and there we go. Now we got this result. Well, after that, let's switch to the face mode, and with these faces selected, hit Alt E to open this menu of extrusion, and let's choose this one, this option, extrude face along normals, and just move the mouse a bit to give it a nice extrusion toward all direction, just like that. Well, now we got this result. You can hit Alt S if you want to take this back a bit. Alt with S. Well, let's push it maybe right here. I think that's gonna work. Well, tap to the object mode, and now let's give it shade smooth. I like to do that. Right click, shade smooth, and now it is smooth. After that, let's go to the object data properties, and let's activate auto smooth here, and now we are on the safe side. Well, after that I need to give it a bevel. Giving this a bevel, that means I need to go to the modifier list and open it and add bevel, And bevel, as you see, is added on all of the edges. I need just to target the angles, so just switch this to angle, and after that the offset is very big, 10 centimeter. Let's change this to maybe 3 centimeter, and let's activate harden normal, and maybe too much 3, let's add 2, and let's deactivate clamp overlap. Let's see what we got here. As you see here, the result is not correct. That's not correct, and that's, I think, because of the scale. Control A, let's apply the scale again. No, it's not because of the scale. So let's take this down, hold shift and just move this a bit. Let's see what number we can choose here. 0.1 centimeter. So 0.1 is working here. Let's add 2 segments. You can add 3 if you want. So 0.1 centimeter works for me, and I got this result right here. Let's close the window of the bevel, and let's hit number 1 or 3, and hit slash to exit off the isolation mode. And now let's add a curve, and let's select a bezier, and now we just added bezier right here. And from the alignment from this menu, let's switch this to view, and now as you see, this is the curve. It's very big. So S, scale it, make it small. R, rotate it just like that. Key, move it. Let's move it right here temporarily, and Control A, apply the scale. Maybe we can scale it more down, and apply the scale again. Tap to the edit mode, and when you tap to the edit mode, you will find some ugly edges comes out of this edge for the normal. So if you want to deactivate them, you can go to this section right here and deactivate them from here. This is the normal. Alright, now grab this vertex, hit G, move it a bit right here, R, rotate it, and let's rotate it and make a small curve here. The same thing for this point, grab it, R, and rotate it, make a curve, maybe G, and move it a bit just like that. Scale and scale this, and grab this and scale it, G, move it a bit. So now we got this result. Tap to the object mode, hit G, and move this and put it right here. So now we got this result as you see here. Well, after that, let's select this new piece, and let's add another modifier for this piece. So let's go to the modifier properties and open this list, and let's add a curve, and now we got a curve. And as you see, it is red. That means this modifier is not activated yet, and we didn't do anything with it. So I need to use this option here, or you can search for the object from this field. So I'm going to use this eyedropper, and I will pick the line that I added here. So I just need to get a nice angle here. Let's see, maybe this angle, and grab this, and let's select this one. Just be careful to choose it, and there we go. Now we added this. So I got this result is not correct. As you see, I need to make it correct. To make this correct, try to manipulate these choices. Maybe I need to use Z. If that doesn't work, try Y, X, Z. Let's see which one will work. So I think X will work, but we got a problem here. Maybe because of the scaling. Let's grab this wire, Control A, and apply the scale, and apply the scale for this geometry. Let's see where is the problem exactly. Alright, so far we got this result, and this result is not correct. So let's see how can we correct it. So maybe we can go to the right view, and let's grab this line that we created, tap to the edit mode, and let's grab this point, hit G, and let's move this point maybe right here, just to center this one and this one. Let's see where should we put this. Be right here. Well, now I think they are in the right position, but what about this piece? Let's grab this one, and scale it, make it big. So I'm just scaling this one, but the origin is right here on the ground. To take this dot back, the origin point, just right click and origin to geometry, and let's see what we got here. After that, just scale this one. When you scale it, as you see, the result is very stupid and wrong, but if you scale this back to the z-axis, you can bring back the original shape that we created. So let's scale this in general, and then hit S to the Z, and scale this to the Z, and now we got this shape. And hit G to the Z to move it, just like that. And let's see what we got so far. So we got this result, but we got some problem with the shading. Well, before we correct any shading here, let's put this in the right position. So I need to go back and I need to select this line that I have created and tap to the edit mode and grab this point right here, this one. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, this one. Hit G and move it a bit, just like that. And now let's see what we got so far. Yeah, this result is nice. Maybe I can move this one, G to the Y a bit. Yeah, that's cool. And I can select this piece and scale it down, make it smaller and smaller maybe. Yeah, this result is beautiful. I got this result. Now what we can do is I can hit right click and let's see, I can hit Ctrl A and apply visual geometry to mesh, just like that. And as you see, I have a problem with the smooth here. It's not correct. So what I can do is go to the modifier and use weight normal. That's gonna help me to recalculate the normal again and correct it for me. So now we just create this piece. So this is how to create this piece. It is a bit annoying, but it's not difficult to create it. I will see you in the next tutorial.